Today's video is not sponsored by, but features products from Player One Coffee. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Jakel, the world's worst YouTuber. Today we are coming back to the Player One Coffee saga. Yeah, because it needs to be a saga, because that's what I'm doing with my life. Just calling a bunch of coffee reviews an entire freaking saga. Regardless, last time we went over the first-person smoother. This video should be much shorter because I don't have as much stuff to go over and I don't have as many hoops to jump through. That being said, if you want to know more, if there's anything I'm leaving out, it might be mentioned over there at the first-person smoother review. So go check that out. Regardless, this one should be shorter. I'm not sure if it's going to be shorter. However, that doesn't really matter. What matters today is what brought you here, which would be my review of God's Gift to Gamers. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Wait, I should be waiting for the Hetfield voice for Omen, since that one looks metal as fuck. Anyhow, God's Gift to Gamers! Ah! Today we will be going over the coffee known as God's Gift to Gamers. Peace be with you and open up your hearts. So, just to go over a couple of things from the last time, we are going to be rating this coffee on a scale of 1 to 7. Firstly, we're going to be going over the packaging. Does it look good? What does the packaging look like? Is it appealing to the eye? Do I like it? Cool. Moving on. The scent. I love the scent of coffee. Do I like the scent of this coffee? It could smell utterly freaking horrible. Let's find out in just a minute. Next, we have the taste or flavor. What does it taste like? Do I like it? What do I think are the high notes of this coffee? Also, just in general, do I like it? Really, this is just my opinion at the end of the day. Description. Does the description fit? On the front of these, all of them have a description of what to expect from the coffee. I'm going to put it to the test, and I'm going to figure out whether or not the description holds up. And then, most importantly, okay, it's not most importantly, but regardless, how many times am I going to say regardless? Regardless, is it enough for a full pot of coffee? Because on the website it said 3.5 ounces was each bag. Come to find out they are 12 ounces, but since it was still advertised as the right amount for a perfect pot of coffee, I will let you know if I think it was the right amount for a perfect pot of coffee. And then that is 5 criteria. I'm going to leave open 2 more just for my own specific yes or no. 2 because basically think of it as a plus sign is a thumbs up. 1 thumb up, 2 thumb up, no thumbs up. What do we got going on here? So I'll leave that open for just individually my own opinion. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Is it meh? Whatever. Now, in the event that we are, since we are reviewing God's Gift to Gamers, I only think that it's right that we open up with a prayer. Dear Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we come today to rate this coffee and decide whether or not it is good. Please let the spirits of PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye be here with me and help me to understand if this is absolutely the perfect kind of coffee for other gamers. Thank you. In your name we pray. Amen. First thing up is the packaging. It's got on here at the top, it has the usual Player One coffee, and it says P1 off onto the side there. God's Gift to Gamers. It's got a gentleman that is wearing a pair of headphones, looks like gaming headphones, opening his arms to a big old bag of Player One coffee. The heavens are opening up, the clouds are opening up around him. There's a stairway up into heaven, assuming that this coffee is some form of angel, deity, or God himself. I think it's appealing. In my opinion, it's not the most exciting of the bunch of the coffees. This probably has the least exciting style, but it's still good. The shade of teal, cerulean, aquamarine, the shade that they use is a nice shade that still catches the eye, and I don't know, it's still good. Still gets a passing grade. I'm going to give that a check mark. Check. Packaging. Alright, just real quick, got a close-up of the image here, and that's what I was talking about. Got the clouds opening up, the gentleman has his arms open wide, staring up to the heavens, and the heavens appear to be Player One coffee. And look, I like that added little note there that they've got the stairway to heaven. That makes me happy. If anything, they had the stairway to heaven, because I'm just metalhead rock and roll trash. Stairway to heaven. Gotta give points there. So, still gets a passing grade. Alright, next on the list, the scent. Mind you, again, I've never had these before. The only one of these I've had is the Leroy Jenkins, which I'm going to re-review at the end of this saga. That's the one I'm saving for last. And I will just say straight up, it's a re-review. This one I've never had. Don't know what it smells like. Don't know anything about it, except for the look of the packaging. That being said, before I open it up, I want to read the description real quick. A boldly balanced Guatemalan brew, bestowed upon gamers from the heaven with a supremely buttery texture. I like that description. Definitely gets my interest, pulls me in. Makes me interested. Also, I don't know what the hell a Guatemalan blend is. Never had it, never heard of it. This is the first time I've heard of such a thing as Guatemalan brew, so that should be interesting. So I'm going in a little extra blind, because last time I said that I'm biased toward Colombian. This, however, I don't know what the hell they're talking about, so let's find out together. Open her up. What's this baby smell like? Oh, oh. Okay. Actually, it smells a little bit lighter than the first-person smoother. A little bit lighter. There's not as much of a punch to the face, but a lot of the notes seem to be very subtle. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, because I've never smelled anything like this before. But it's nice, it's pleasant, it's more aromatic, it's more in the scent chambers than anything. I'm not really getting, because you know, a very distinct scent, you can also taste it. I'm not really tasting anything, and it lingers in the sinuses for just a brief minute. Yeah, that's a good, pleasant scent. I'm actually expecting this to be more of a subtle flavor based on the scent alone. But I gotta decide if it's passing or not. I'll say it's passing because it's not ferocious, it's not in your face. So this is definitely going to be aimed toward the people that like more of a, I'm guessing, based on the scent. It's definitely going to be more of a less in-your-face scent. But it's still pleasant, so passing. Alright, let's get her in here. Dump that whole bad boy. Yeah. Yes, queen. Oh, I mean, king of heaven. Yes, king. Yep. Yep. Oh. That actually smells, hang on. Let's go back over the scent real quick. Now that I opened it up and those, like, more... It's got a better scent now. So yeah, it's still the same scent, but it's more powerful. It's more robust. So it's definitely got, it's more subtle and undertoned than the first person smoother, but it's got more flavor than I was anticipating based on the first scent. But, here we go. strong brew. If you don't know what strong brew is, it's just a slower brew. It's not really fancy. It just lets the water sit there a little bit longer so it pulls more of the flavor out. And since I did that with the last one, I'm going to do it with this one as well. Also, since it seems to be a little more on the light side of scent compared to the first person smoother, I don't think it's going to wind up as dark, but this is just my guess. So, let's get part started. Yeah! 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 What was the next step? Oh yeah, just wait for it to... Wait for it. If you didn't see the first one, the first person smoother, this takes a while.
2 hours later.
That took so long my hair began to dry. So, let's get to tasting. Oh, it still smells good. Still smells good. Coffee. I'm gonna poop so good later. It still smells good. Like, I was in the other room watching it, listening to it brew, and then the scent was filling the apartment, and I was enjoying myself. So this definitely, if I had any doubts before, I no longer do. The scent test is definitely a pass. But by that I mean passing grade. I'm not passing it. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Ow, I splashed myself and it's still boiling hot. That being said, I'm going to wait another few minutes and let this cool down.
5 minutes later.
Ooh. Ooh. That is nice and smooth. That is nice and smooth. Ooh. Yeah. That is some good stuff. Man, I don't even need to describe it. That flavor passes. The flavor beats first person smoother. Not by a whole lot, but that was... And oddly, first person smoother was really dark compared to this. Like, the reason I'm saying that is because the first person smoother was the light roast, and this is the medium roast. What exactly, this tastes lighter. I don't know if it's actually lighter or if it's smoother. Like, it doesn't stay on the tongue the same. It lingers around, but for not for too long. It clears away from the palate fairly quickly. Oh yeah. No, I'd definitely give this a go. I could use this as a go-to. Like with the first person smoother, I said it would be a nice special occasions type of flavor. This one is definitely... I could use this as a go-to. Already, I'm giving my 2 personal points 2 plus signs. 2 plus signs. Yeah, 2 thumbs up. So, since I'm not exactly sure how to describe the flavor, maybe analyzing the description will help me to figure out what it is I'm talking about. So, a boldly balanced Guatemalan brew. I don't know what Guatemalan tastes like, but if other Guatemalans taste like this, I'm definitely going to be looking into that in my future. Boldly balanced. Yes, it is quite balanced. There is not too much going on. That was also something that really kind of turned me off a little bit. There was too much going on in the last one. This one is definitely a lot more balanced. That would have been good to put in the first person smoother. Man, at this rate, you guys aren't really going to need to go back and watch the first person smoother. I'm just going to tell you what the hell I said about it in its entirety in this one. You should go watch it anyway, though. Bestowed upon gamers from the heavens. Yeah, no, it's definitely When I think of heaven, I think of like angels and angel wings and clouds and fluffy stuff. Also, I think of the War of the Angels and how they are actually fierce warriors, and not all of them are great fucking people. And some of them can kill anybody with the snap of a finger. That being said, yeah, no, definitely heavenly. Nice and fluffy, it's light on the tongue, it's not too heavy. The body is definitely thinner on the thin side. But it's not too little. It serves justice. Heavenly. Yes. And then with a supremely buttery texture. Yeah. Supremely buttery texture. Definitely. So, the description? On point. Check. Now, the last thing to figure out is it just right for a pot of coffee? I would say yes. I even put it on the strong brew, and it's not too dark, it's not too thick, and really, sometimes it makes it too dark. If it's a really dark, heavy-bodied coffee, it's going to pull that out of there. However, if it's not super thick-bodied, I like them thick. I like them chunky. If it's a really light-bodied but still good flavor, it's not going to make it taste too dark. And I think that's what... I think really the difference between First Person Smoother and God's Gift to Gamers is this one is better balanced. It's lighter on the tongue and it doesn't stick around for too long. So that makes it really good. Like, I would definitely use this as a go-to coffee. I would definitely use this as more than special occasions. So this one, based on just right for a pot of coffee, all of it, it gets a 7 out of 7. So far, this one is winning. Not that it's a contest or a competition, but I really don't remember what the Leroy Jenkins really tastes like. I gave it a good review in my first review, but it's really... I'm not sure how to put it. How do I put it? I don't remember Leroy Jenkins that well. It's been almost 2 years. So far, this is definitely winning, even though it's not a contest. But it's nice, and it's not, I don't know how to put it. I really am, I don't know if it's a loss for words, or if it's just that I'm kind of dumb. But, it's nice, it's buttery, it's not too heavy, it's not too thick, it's not too dark, and I usually like my coffee to be nice and thick and dark. This isn't that, and it's still full of flavor, but it's not, there's not too many flavors competing. There's not too much, it's well balanced, and I don't think that they overdid it. It's like perfectly right in the middle. Like, it's not even compared to their others. This is just a damn good blend of coffee. And for me being less than thrilled with the cover art, if you will, it's still really freaking good. It delivered in every other single way. Yeah, 7 out of 7. But yeah, that was my review for the God's Gift to Gamers. I don't know, does this review make you want to go try it out? So far, I'm impressed with this one. I'm not, I'm impressed. Because just based on this cover art, I'm just going to keep calling it cover art because I'm a metalhead and that's what we call everything on the front of a thing. T-shirts, cover art. CDs, cover art. This right here, cover art. It's all cover art. As if I speak for other metalheads. Anyhow, I was not directly pulled in. Like, from an objective point of view, it's a good cover art, but from my personal opinion, it's not super duper wonderfully great. And, ooh, hang on, can I peel this off? That would be cool, but I don't think I can. I'll fuck with that later. What was I saying? Oh yeah, good coffee, damn good coffee. It's good, it's good. I've said everything I can say about it. It's good fucking coffee. But, what do you think? Does this review make you want to go try the stuff? Does this review leave you wanting more? More coffee? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was fucking cringy. I'm shutting up now. I've had a lot of caffeine today. Have you had this coffee before? Have you tried God's Gift to Gamers before? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Did you try this stuff before? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let's have a conversation about this particular blend of coffee in the comments below. If you like what I'm doing, give me a like on this video. If you really like what I'm doing, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be trying out a whole bunch of different stuff in the future. I'm trying to get on the up and up in my life on this channel. So, if you're interested in what's going to be coming up in the future, subscribe to my channel. If you're not sure about that, I've got a playlist called Jakel's Favorites. Or is it Personal Favorites? I don't remember. What did I call it? Beside the point. Jakel's Favorites. Those are the ones that I'm most proud of, and I think you would have the best time watching. Until next time, much love. Peace out. Namaste. And goodbye. Meow.